Hi, my name is Alex, and this is the story of how my best friend Sam and I stumbled into something way bigger than we ever imagined. It all started on a regular Friday night, the kind of night where nothing exciting ever happens, you know? Sam and I were at my apartment doing our usual thing, eating burgers, drinking soda, and surfing the weirdest corners of the internet. Now, Sam's a tech genius, like the kind of guy who can hack into anything before you even finish your coffee. Me? I'm just a bartender with a knack for listening to people's problems. But hey, I like to think I'm good at it. So, there we were, sitting on my couch, when Sam suddenly leaned forward, his eyes glued to his laptop screen. "Alex, check this out," he said, his voice low and serious. "I found this encrypted file on some obscure forum. It's labeled Project Eclipse. Sounds sketchy, right?" I shrugged. "Sketchy? Sam, you're literally poking around in places you shouldn't. What if it's like government secrets or something?" Sam smirked. "Relax, it's probably just some conspiracy theory junk, but what if it's not? What if it's something big?" I rolled my eyes but leaned in closer as Sam started decrypting the file. The screen filled with lines of code, and then, bam, a video popped up. It was a woman in a lab coat, looking nervous, like she was recording this in secret. "If you're seeing this, it means I've failed," she said, her voice trembling. "Project Eclipse is real. They're using it to control people through their phones, their computers, even their smart home devices. It's not just surveillance, it's manipulation. They're testing it in small towns first, but if they succeed, it'll go global. You have to stop them." The video cut off abruptly, and I just stared at Sam. "What the hell did you just find?" Sam didn't answer right away. He was already digging deeper, his fingers flying across the keyboard. Over the next few hours, he uncovered more files, blueprints, emails, financial records. It all pointed to a tech company called NovaCore, run by a guy named Dr. Elias Kane. Apparently, Kane was some kind of genius inventor, but according to the files, he was also a total madman. "Alex, this is huge," Sam said, his voice tense. "NovaCore's been testing this Project Eclipse in a town called Willow Creek. They've been manipulating people's behavior, making them buy certain products, vote for certain politicians, even making them disappear if they get too suspicious." I shook my head. "Sam, this sounds like a bad sci-fi movie. Are you sure this isn't just some prank?" "I'm sure," Sam said, his eyes never leaving the screen. "And I think we're in danger. Whoever sent this file, they knew someone would find it. And if NovaCore finds out we have it, they'll come after us." As if on cue, Sam's computer screen flickered, and a message popped up. "You shouldn't have looked. Meet me at the old factory on 5th Street. Midnight. Come alone." I stared at the message, my stomach sinking. "Sam, no, this is insane. We're not meeting some random stranger in the middle of the night." Sam looked at me, his face serious. "We don't have a choice. If we don't go, they'll find us anyway. And I'd rather face them head on than wait for them to show up at my door." I wanted to argue, but I knew Sam was right. So, at midnight, we showed up at the factory, armed with nothing but Sam's laptop and my questionable bravery. The place was creepy, broken windows, rusted machinery, the whole deal. We found a door slightly ajar and stepped inside. Suddenly, the lights flickered on, and a voice echoed through the room. "I knew you'd come." A woman stepped out of the shadows. It was the same woman from the video, Dr. Evelyn Carter, the scientist who'd exposed Project Eclipse. She looked tired, like she hadn't slept in days, but her eyes were sharp and focused. "You're braver than I thought," she said. "Most people would have run by now." "Yeah, well, we're not most people," I said, trying to sound confident. "What do you want from us?" Dr. Carter didn't waste any time. "Your help. NovaCore's about to launch Project Eclipse nationwide. If they succeed, they'll have complete control over everyone's lives. I've been trying to stop them, but I can't do it alone." Sam frowned. "Why us? We're not exactly superheroes." "Because you're the only ones who found the file," Dr. Carter said. "And because you're expendable. No offense." "Wow, thanks," I muttered, crossing my arms. Dr. Carter handed Sam a flash drive. "This has everything you need to expose NovaCore, but you have to act fast. They're already tracking you." As if on cue, the sound of footsteps echoed through the factory. Dr. Carter's eyes widened. "They're here! Go! I'll hold them off!" Sam and I didn't need to be told twice. We bolted out the back door just as a group of armed men stormed in. We didn't look back. Back at Sam's apartment, we plugged in the flash drive. It contained detailed plans for Project Eclipse, along with evidence of Novacore's illegal experiments. But the most shocking part? A list of names, people who disappeared after speaking out against Novacore. "We have to get this to the press," Sam said, his voice grim. "But if we do, Novacore will come after us. And if we don't, they'll keep controlling people," I said. "We don't have a choice, Sam." Sam nodded, and we got to work. He hacked into a major news network server and uploaded the files. Within hours, the story was everywhere. Novacore was under investigation, and Dr. Kane was arrested. It's been a few months since all that went down. Sam's been laying low, and I've been trying to process everything. Dr. Carter disappeared after that night at the factory. I like to think she's out there somewhere, still fighting the good fight. As for me, I've learned one thing. You don't have to be a genius or a hero to make a difference. Sometimes all it takes is a little courage and a good friend. Oh, and Sam, he's decided to use his hacking skills for good now. He's even started a non-profit to help people protect their privacy online. Me? I'm just glad I survived. And hey, if I ever need a job, I've got a killer story to tell at my next bartending gig.